When you think of Elon Musk, the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and a whole range of futuristic technologies, one thing's for sure, his life is anything but ordinary. But when it comes to travel, Musk and his family follow an approach that's not as flashy or extravagant as you might expect. While his name is synonymous with the world's most advanced technologies, his family's travel style is surprisingly discreet. And that, my friends, is the subject of today's video. You've probably seen stories of billionaires flying around in private jets, staying at five-star hotels, and posting lavish vacations on Instagram. But what about Musk's family? How do they travel in a way that's far from the spotlight? Today, we're about to uncover how Elon Musk's family secretly travels, from their choice of private jets to their preference for off-the-radar locations. Stay with me till the end, and I'll reveal some secrets you won't believe. We often associate billionaires with the highest forms of luxury travel. You know the drill. Private jets, opulent hotel suites, exotic cars, and first-class everything. But in Elon Musk's case, the truth is very different. Despite being one of the wealthiest individuals on the planet, Musk and his family avoid flaunting their wealth in the same way other celebrities might. Instead, they've crafted a travel lifestyle that prioritizes privacy and simplicity over showy luxury. It's easy to assume that someone of Musk's stature would be living in a constant whirlwind of extravagance. However, in his case, it's not about the bling, it's about being discreet, efficient, and low-key. In fact, Musk's preference for understated travel has helped him avoid the chaos and disruption that often follows high-profile figures around the globe. Let's talk about Musk's private jet. Yes, Elon Musk does own a private aircraft, but don't get too excited. It's not the gold-plated, luxury monstrosity that many of us might expect. Instead, Musk has opted for the Gulfstream G650ER, a fast, ultra-efficient aircraft that boasts impressive speed and range. But what really sets this jet apart from the typical billionaire's ride is its simplicity. While other moguls might opt for custom interiors designed by the best in the business, Musk's plane is much more utilitarian. The Gulfstream G650ER is known for being one of the most reliable, comfortable, and long-range business jets on the market. But its understated design is in line with Musk's personal brand, sleek, efficient, and without unnecessary opulence. It's a perfect fit for someone who wants to get from point A to point B as quickly and discreetly as possible without the fanfare that often accompanies private aviation. Here's a secret. Musk doesn't use his jet for every trip. He often avoids flying on the usual routes and instead opts for lesser-known private airports. This isn't just about convenience. It's about avoiding unnecessary attention. Think about it. Flying into a private, remote airstrip means you can skip the long security lines, bypass crowded terminals, and avoid the paparazzi. That's the level of discretion that Musk insists on. So, how does Musk make sure his flights stay off the grid? The answer lies in how his family travels to destinations that aren't listed on public flight tracking systems. Yes, you heard that right. There are entire routes and airstrips that remain completely hidden from the public eye, ensuring that no one can track where they're headed or when they'll arrive. It's not about avoiding airports altogether, it's about flying to the right ones. Musk often chooses small, private airports or even facilities near his businesses. San Bernardino International, for instance, is a smaller airport that serves as a perfect example of where Musk's jet might touch down. By flying in and out of such locations, he avoids the usual media circus that would greet him at major international airports. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. When Musk travels for business, especially for SpaceX, he'll use airports in locations like Texas or remote airfields close to SpaceX facilities. These destinations are not exactly known for being high-traffic hubs for the rich and famous. Instead, they're functional, low-key, and designed for maximum privacy. So, if you're trying to catch a glimpse of Musk's jet in the air, you'll be hard-pressed to find it. It's not about being flashy, it's about getting in and out under the radar. Now, let's talk about transportation on the ground. When Musk's family is traveling, you'd expect them to have a fleet of luxury vehicles at their disposal. But instead, they have a fleet of something much more personal. Teslas. It's not just about the brand, it's about practicality. Musk has consistently used Tesla vehicles for his personal travel, whether he's heading to a factory or taking a family vacation. The Tesla Model S or Model X are often his cars of choice, and why not? They're fast, efficient, and best of all, incredibly discreet. Sure, there are luxury cars out there with more pomp and circumstance, but Musk prefers a vehicle that is both cutting-edge and down-to-earth. What makes Tesla vehicles so perfect for Musk's travel style is their electric nature. They're environmentally friendly, which aligns with Musk's personal values. The Tesla Model S long range, for example, can cover a long distance on a single charge, making it ideal for road trips through remote areas. And of course, With the growing network of Tesla superchargers, Musk can keep his car charged and on the move without too much trouble. Plus, it's another way to avoid the usual fanfare that comes with high-profile figures driving flashy sports cars. One of the most surprising things about Musk's family travels is their preference for humble accommodations. While some might expect the Musk family to be checking into the most expensive suites in the best-known luxury resorts, that's simply not the case. Musk and his family have a unique preference for private, off-the-grid locations, places where they can truly escape the hustle and bustle of their everyday lives. They often stay in private homes, villas, or even remote cabins that are completely away from the limelight. These aren't flashy properties with gold-plated faucets or crystal chandeliers. Instead, they tend to gravitate toward nature, peace, and privacy. Whether it's a secluded beach house in the Maldives or a quiet mountain retreat, Musk's family prefers places that offer total isolation. And here's the thing. While these properties may not scream luxury, they do scream comfort. They're places where the family can spend quality time together, away from the media glare and constant interruptions. It's a simple philosophy, but it speaks volumes about how Musk prioritizes family over fame. Now, we can't ignore the security aspect. Traveling as a high-profile individual comes with its own set of challenges. Musk's family is no exception. They need to protect themselves from potential threats, and that means security is a top priority, but in a way that's discreet and seamless. Unlike other celebrities who might hire visible security teams to follow them around, Musk's security approach is more low-profile. His family's bodyguards, if they're even noticed, are often dressed in regular clothes and blend into the crowd. The security measures Musk employs aren't designed to intimidate or disrupt his travels. They're designed to keep him and his family safe while also maintaining the element of privacy. And it's not just about physical security. Musk has a team dedicated to protecting his digital privacy as well. This includes encrypted communications, private networks for their devices, and constant monitoring of potential cyber threats. For someone who is as high-profile as Musk, this level of attention to detail is crucial in ensuring that his family's travels remain as private as possible. In the end, Musk's family's travel philosophy is all about simplicity. While they have the means to live in luxury, they choose not to flaunt it. They prefer to enjoy the simple pleasures of life: family time, privacy, and peace. Their travels reflect that. It's about disconnecting from the frenzy of the public eye and reconnecting with what really matters: their loved ones and the world around them. Musk's family has found a way to travel that is not only private but also deeply personal. So there you have it, the secret to how Elon Musk's family travels. It's not about excess or indulgence, but about practicality, privacy, and family. In a world where billionaires are often associated with luxury and extravagance, Musk's family stands out for their simple, yet profound approach to travel.